I think it's game 2 of War Gods versus Well Played, and we saw a really strong lineup from Well Played with the TA being able to like basically one-shot the Juggernaut at some points in the game, with the Daedalus and Desolator and all that good stuff. And the biggest pickups were the probably the Scarith and the Broodmother against like what were debatably really weak really weak laners. You had a Weaver in the offlane which couldn't really get much out of it. And you had like this Juggernaut and Lion and stuff which didn't really have all that much AoE to do with the Spider, and they didn't buy sentries at the start, so it's kind of difficult. So what we're seeing is completely different bands. They have a different roster, I think. I think Jinx has traded in for GG Well Played, I want to say. Either that or Meow, I think one of those people swapped out for GG Well Played. So the TA is no longer in the game.
10 seconds.
So that's probably why then War Gods are not banning him out, because he's not playing anymore, really. But they are banning the Broodmother out, so they are afraid of, I believe it was G, although I'm not sure. Could have been Meow. I think it was G, I want to say, was the Broodmother. But yeah, banning out that respect ban, banning a Treant Protector. So interesting. Maybe they don't have a lot of push, but they do with Enigma.
10 seconds remaining.
Probably. Excuse me. They're probably
5 seconds.
picking a tree with the Shadow Shaman because there's a bit of synergy with the Hex as well as the Shackles. You have that disabled with the Treant Protector whopping on you, like hitting you left and right. It's going to do a lot of damage. So like pretty decent synergy with that, as well as like the Treant has a slow to allow the Shadow Shaman to get his combo off. And we are seeing a lot of these bans on heroes that are able to jump away, like Phoenix, Faceless Void, and Ember Spirit. So they're sort of not really wanting to commit to lockdowns per se. They're more like slows and mini stuns, if anything, as opposed to hard stuns like what Shadow Shaman does have. Like Shadow Shaman is a good hero in terms of shackles, but the entire time he's using that, he's stunned as well. It's sort of like a double stun. You're stunning yourself as well as stunning your enemy. But Warlock, really strong pickup with the Upheaval. Like, people just don't know about Upheaval's strength. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, you only need like I only put 2 levels into it because it halves the channel rate, I guess, the slow channel rate. So you can he keeps on locked inside that for 2 seconds, which is a pretty big AoE. It's easy to keep him in for 2 seconds. Then it's almost impossible to get it stuck out afterwards. We're seeing a Zeus pickup as well. Good burst damage, able to cancel Enigma's Black Hole if he doesn't have BKB. Able to burst down a Shadow Beam pretty fast if necessary. Seeing a Darkseer, this is interesting. Don't normally see Darkseer in lanes per se, but with a melee carry, this Ion Shell is going to do serious work in terms of burning this Chaos Knight's regen. So we're probably going to see him getting a fast either Helm of the Dominator or Armlet, something that is going to give him some bit of regen. And he's probably going to buy like extra tangos for this case. And but the thing is, Darkseer's going to have to be really careful because with a Chaos Knight, he's got the Reality Rift to bring the person closer, as well as do bonus damage. And then you got the Hex and Shackle into Ether Shock if necessary to burst down this Darkseer. Darkseer's pretty tanky, so you might be able to survive it, but if there's Zeus support as well, and a Warlock mid, then the Zeus is probably going to do a lot of damage too with his right clicks as well as his Arc Lightning. But we're seeing a lot of initiation coming out from Sand King and Enigma, so they might be going for a Wombo combo. It could be interesting to see, with the whole vacuum into Burrow Strike or vacuum into Black Hole, and then you can channel your Epicenter and then use that too. So there's something to keep in mind. You got to be careful with this combination. Sorry about that. I'm really tired. But even with the Shadow Fiend, using your ultimate into after a vacuum sort of thing, like a vacuum into Blink Burrow Strike into Blink Requiem of Souls, pretty ridiculous. Oh, looks like GG Well Played is yeah, GGWP is got a bit of a headache or something, so he's not playing. I was thinking Naga Siren as a carry. Interesting. Oh wow, this guy's been playing Dota for a long time. But we're seeing a Pugna coming out, and Pugna's sort of like a hard counter to illusion heroes in a way. So dealing with the Nagasaran carry could be a good like idea. But like I'm not sure how they're gonna lane this. Are they gonna put the Warlock in the off lane? I feel like that's what they're gonna have to do. Like G I think was the offlaner before, so they probably are gonna do that unless they're gonna put Zeus in the offlane. As yeah, Zeus is supporting because he just bought a bunch of tangos and boots first and Warlock, so yeah, he's gonna be the offlaner. Probably gonna get pulled to some tangos, I reckon. Maybe I don't know. But seeing a stick from Zeus actually, I wonder why. Maybe for the Iron Shell. I don't know. Interesting though. Anyway, let me go over the teams, I guess, again. So Meow is going to be on the Radiant side, playing as a Zeus for well played. G on the offlane Warlock. Who else? Shadow Shaman getting Ether Shock level 1, I guess. Like, it's a good level 1 spell. Like, all these spells are pretty good level 1, except for maybe Hex. It's only 1.25 second stun. Well, Hex, I guess. But we're seeing maybe a mid Shadow Shaman. That's very cool, actually. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting almost like a Pugna mid, just because Pugna does pretty well in that situation. He's got pretty decent int gain. And I'm guessing that they probably picked up this Enigma, almost not for the for his skill set, but more for his black hole. So we're going to be looking at seeing some pretty amazing black holes with the new animation. So both sort of carries getting the runes. Seeing Quelling Blade on Chaos Knight, as well as very little regen actually. I'm not a big fan of this, especially in a lane with a Darkseer in it, because Darkseer is one of those heroes that can really do well at burning through a melee carry's regen. But there is a bit of synergy with this lineup actually, with the Decrepify into Lightning Bolt. You need to be at least level 3 or something like that to be doing significant damage, but like Decrepify, Nether Blast, and then Zeus Bolt can be pretty potent, I think. And you can see he's already like starting to take a bit of harassment, so it's not going to be ideal. But I guess they're getting away with this Warlock offlaner because one, he went boots first, so it's going to be hard for him to get picked off by a Sand King. But also because there's not a lot of damage coming out from them. Like the Riptide does a little bit of damage and armor reduction, but and even the Sand King Burrow Strike does like alright, I guess. But they need the rotation from the Enigma, and the Enigma is going to be wanting to jungle for the first few levels at least, because he's a really strong jungler. So this Warlock's going to feel pretty safe going like really far forward, and yeah, so looks like we need to ping out. Maybe they want to try and jump on him, but they don't have any Eidolons, so but they do have the stun. So are they going to go for it? No, they're not. They're just going to zone him out. So this is one of the issues with having a Warlock in your offlane. He doesn't really have a way of dealing with these stuns or being able to run away really quickly. So that's why he had to buy boost first. Anyway, let's look at the last hits and stuff. Mid lane, makes sense that Shadow Shaman will be winning the mid lane just because of his Ether Shock doing 140 damage. Like even with Raise, level 2 does 175. So level 1 to level 2. Actually, why is Shadow Fiend's level 3 because he got the rune, didn't he? Yeah. So this is one of those things where getting the rune makes a big difference. But he also rushed a bottle, so I'm guessing he probably went for the Raise first, and then got Necromastery, and then got a next point in Raise. So yeah, there wasn't very much to deny on Always Wanna Cry. He probably wasn't able to. And this is the Always Wanna Cry who was on the Kunkka last time in the safe lane. So he's gone from playing a role where you don't have to do anything except push, wave, and kill creeps, to a more tempo controlling sort of position where you're in the mid lane. But I'm expecting to see a lot of rotations in the mid lane because he has skilled as Shackles, and I can't imagine why it's skilled unless it's to stop last hitting. So if he's about to like last hit this and then you shackle him, then that creep then dies. So like, and you don't get the last hit. But it seems a bit like silly to sort of go for that, I guess. I don't know. But we're probably going to see a max of the Ether Shock just because it's a pretty good spell at pulling Crit Wave out. And you sort of need to against Shadow Fiend. Yeah, we're seeing another level into it, so... the thing is, Shadow Shaman does have a pretty good base damage, like, if you were comparing it to other heroes. We're seeing Baron coming out for Shadow Shaman, it looks like, but he's going to miss out on a few creeps, it looks like. Not ideal.
Radiant's middle tower is
Meanwhile,
under attack.
Warlock getting level 3, and he's maxing his Fatal Bonds. This is interesting. Normally see people maxing their Last Word, because it doesn't necessarily scale amazingly well, but it's a really good spell to have maxed out. Like, I was seeing Sand King's Sandstorm coming out here. Are they going to try and push the wave? They don't have a Bassi Ring or anything like that. And a Regen Rune coming up on the Shadow Fiend, so if he doesn't get killed by anything, then he's going to be able to raise to his heart's content. Sand King, sorry, not Sand King. Zeus is still level 1 though. Compared to the Sand King who's level 2 and almost level 3. Like, Darkseid's level 2, so like, in terms of levels, if we where is it? Experience. Yeah, so the Dire's getting... Wait, they're not getting that much out of the what's called the Radiant are getting more out of their offlane, but they're getting less out of their mid, so it's making up in that regard. And also the Radiant have less experience on their supports, whereas there's more on the thing. Anyway, what am I looking at? Team net worth, obviously not much difference. It's been like 2 minutes into the game. Let me get a glass of water real quick. Pugna's level 2. Got a mango, enchanted mango. One of those items that is very cost inefficient, but the extra regen is debatably good. Like on a hero like Pugna, which has I think the worst strength gain in the game. Actually, no, I think Enchantress does. But yeah, Pugna's like the next one down, I reckon. Very, very squishy hero. Doesn't have a lot of HP, but because he doesn't have a lot of HP, having 1 health regen is actually a large percentage of his health. Compared to, like say heroes that have lots of HP and also want health regen, like it's one of those things where it doesn't really, percentage-wise, it doesn't scale very well. Anyway, it looks like we're going again. And I'm curious as to why the Sand King is even sandstorming. Like, I guess he's trying to put up a great wave, but looks like a stunner's gonna come out, but not gonna do much except use up a lot of mana on the Sand King. And this is one of the things about Warlock that is good in terms of the offlane. Like, if you get the levels in the Shadow Word, then you can stay in lane a lot longer. You only really need tangos because, like, if you lose all your health, you just Shadow Word and tango, and then you get all your health back. Anyway, it looks like Shadow Fiend and what is it called? Wait, what is this guy's name? I don't know. Shadow Fiend and Always Want to Cry is they're pretty equal on farm, both having levels 11 CS. Although Shadow Fiend arguably has he did get the rune at the start, and he also has the what's it called extra denies. So he's gonna be beating the Shadow Shaman in terms of CS, not in terms of CS, in terms of experience. And he's gonna get bullied out by the Shadow Fiend, so probably gonna have to see some rotations, but there's not really that many good rotation heroes. Like the Pugna is gonna need to hit his blast. The Zeus has no mana at all, and he has 1 clarity left, so not gonna do that much. Seeing another pause coming out. Oh, I'm getting tired of these pauses. Why did that have to be here? So Steam is causing issues. Anyway, Regen Rune's still not popped. It's probably gonna pop soon though, because it only lasts about 2 minutes, I think, in a bottle. So he's probably gonna want to use that while raising, and then raise again, and then go for the rune. Although he doesn't really need to even have to. Like, he can probably hold on to this rune for as long as he can and then use it at the last second. But I'm worried about the Zeus because he's level 2. And, like, I know it's still pretty early on into the game, but like, the Zeus hasn't really done much. Like, this Darkseer has managed to get level 3 now. The Warlock is level 4 and a bit. He's going to be level 5 with this creep wave, it looks like. So Darkseer is actually not doing too well, and he's actually got wards inside. He's got a ward inside his stash, so I wonder. And even Iron Shelled the siege creep. That's odd. Anyway, this Undying looks like he's gonna go for the jungle, but he's gonna get stunned and surge in the last 2 seconds, and it's 2 seconds stun, so Shack coming out and okay, wow, that's amazing. Is he gonna die? Wow, that's amazing. I did not expect that.
The battle is now officially underway.
So Darkseer dies. I've only seen one value point in Shadow Word. You normally don't see this that often because it's usually the one value point in Fatal Bonds, because like you're not gonna see 5 heroes like coming out anytime soon. But we're seeing the whole was it 3-1 stat build sort of thing. And he's probably gonna want to pop a clarity soon. Oh, got both raises. Is he gonna go for the third one? Third one is the melee one. It's a really close one, so we're not gonna get it. And we're seeing a Zeus with full banner again. Where did he go? He might have gone back to base or something like that. But now he's level 3. He's got the bolt, so he's gonna be able to de-ward any wards that are around if you can find them. And I'm not liking the fact that he hasn't really rotated at all. Like, I think you really want to rotate and get some of these kills, because with the change to with 6.84, getting kills in the on like heroes that have lots of farm or lots of experience can be very valuable. And instead we're seeing a Soul Ring first on Zeus, so probably just so you can bolt with without having to worry about anything. We're seeing a dive coming up from the Nagasara and onto the Warlock. And it's one of the things where if you do have like max Shadow Word, I think you can like live through the right clicks, because every right click that she's doing, you're healing up for that same amount basically. Like, what is it? Level 3, it's 35 damage, 35 health. I think. Yeah, it's 35, so not amazing, but it's enough to be a difference. So we're seeing the Zeus coming in with his bolts, and one of the things where you want to have another support with you, because when you're at such a low level, your right click speed is really low, and your damage is really low, so you're not actually going to be able to kill these wards in one go, without 2 bolts. So we're seeing Shadow Shaman at almost level 6, and we're seeing an Invis rune up on Shadow Fiend. The 2 shadows are here. Oh wow, okay. Good dodge on the stun there. Looks like Hon 9 has had a bit of a issue with the landing a stun. But seeing nearly maxed souls on Shadow Fiend. He just got his level 8, so yeah, we're seeing Zeus coming in here, and he's level 2, so he's got a level 2 bolt, so if he can get his like he's probably gonna want to wait for level 6 actually. But if he keeps getting denied like this, it's not gonna really work that well. So what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna have to get the Nether Shock out as well as their bolts, and also get like a shackle on so that the Zeus can use some more lightning, arc lightnings. But it's definitely possible to kill this guy. He also doesn't have full health. He probably wants to bottle up, I think. You know, seeing War Daddy in the jungle, still farming up. Only level 5 though. Almost expect him to be higher. But he's almost level 6. When he does that, he's probably gonna go for
Middle tower
a kill on
is
this
under
Warlock, who's
attack.
level 7. Wow. Wait, how did that happen? Yeah, Warlock must have gotten a kill, didn't he? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So he must have gotten a kill before dying and being in this really easy offlane, it seems, because there's a jungler. He's doing pretty well. Whereas you got a Chaos Knight with a what's called Chaos Ball.
Dire's bottom
And
tower
he's
is
actually
under
maxing
attack.
his Chaos Strike, and he's just getting
Middle
a
tower
Battlefield,
has
it
fallen.
looks like, before even boots. Very unusual build from Chaos Knight. I kind of like it though, like
Tower is under attack.
it's not a usual build. Like you see how slow he's attacking actually, because he's got really low attack speed. But he'll be able to jungle with this
Dire's
build, I guess.
bottom tower
I'd
has
really
fallen.
suggest him getting boots though, just because like boots increase your farming speed anyway, because you move faster between
Dire's
camps.
bottom tower is under attack.
But it's interesting that he's maxing his crit, because he doesn't actually do that much damage, so the percentage chance damage is not like amazing. It's like what is it? 200 damage. 200% of 100 is 200 damage. So I mean, 200 damage is good and all, but it's not like, say, when you're doing 300 damage, then it doubles to 600 damage. Like it scales better in the late game, so that's why people don't normally skill it in the early game. And level 1 skill, it's not very good. 150 extra damage is not very good, whereas 300 is amazing. But it should help him farm if he gets his crits, his lucky crits. Yeah, he's getting him. Got one of them at least. But very unusual build, and yeah, he does get the boots in the
Tower
end.
is under attack.
You can see he's actually like struggling to deal with these creeps. He probably should be using some of his skills, I think, because he's got the mana regen to sustain himself. And it looks like
At last.
Blink Dagger on Shadow Fiend. Okay. How far has Blink to the Sand King? He's got nothing. Oh, this is a unique combination. You just surge the Sand King. Good synergy. I think there's a lot of synergy with this lineup from War Gods. I think their last game they sort of had issues with being able to 5-man or work together as a team. So them being able to do that with this lineup should be easier to do.
Dire's top tower
And
is
looks like we're
under
just gonna see a
attack.
trade of towers.
Dire's structures
although
are fortified.
Shadow Shaman debatably better at taking
Radiant's
towers.
bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
like they do have a what's called Shadow Fiends and Click Waves and Enigma to push down towers faster with Eidolons, but I don't know.
Dire's top tower.
Oh, I'm getting really
Dire's
hungry
top
too, so I
tower
might have
has
to
fallen.
eat after this game.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The
Radiant's
tower's taken
bottom
down
tower
by
is under attack.
by Well Played, and War Gods is gonna get a tower too.
Radiant's bottom
Still no
tower
black hole.
has
I'm really looking
fallen.
forward to seeing this black hole. Could be very interesting. We're seeing Nagasaran farming the enemy jungle, and Zeus sees this with his Invis rune. Now, can he tell which one it is? Okay, yep, we got him, but oh, is he gonna pull him? Yeah, he pulled him in nice. Really good Reality Rift. Like it's a very random spell, so sometimes you can like one person will end up on one side, one will end up on the other. But that time they got lucky. One of those things where Chaos Knight is one of those really luck sort of driven heroes. Like you get lucky with your crits because it's only 10% chance. You get lucky with your stun because it could be 2-second stun or 4-second stun at max level. And Reality Rift you can end up anywhere in that range. So meanwhile Warlock goes down. Uses Golem too. So they're probably gonna just have to push out the tower with it, but is he gonna lose it? Yeah, he is, but only gives away experience, doesn't give gold, so that's at least one positive thing about it. Meanwhile, is there a blink on Shadow Shaman? No, he's got mana boots, but he's going for a blink dagger because he's saving up his money, and he's standing inside this blue pool of what is it? Midnight Pulse, yeah. How close is Naga to Radiance? Still not very far, but like you wouldn't expect him to have a relic just yet. Like he usually gets a relic around 16 minutes, I think, and then you get a radiance by about 18, 19 on a standard game. If you're doing well, you can get it around 16 minutes, but like that's if you're doing really well. And it looks like they're not so much, just because they've got a decent amount of towers, but this push lineup is just a bit too strong, I think. Yeah, you got the Pugnat as well as the Shadow Shaman. And this tower's probably going to go down. Like, I don't see them picking it up. And it's just going to get the last hit.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Alright, I need to do something real quick. Okay, there we go. What's Darkseer coming up with now? Anything? Probably going to be coming up with a mech, I reckon. Good to get mana boots though if you want on Darkseer, I think, just because with the change to Guardian Greaves, you can get Guardian Greaves on him. But maybe you can see a mech on Enigma. They have a few heroes that can get mech, a couple at least. Nagasaran getting a haste rune, gonna help him farm jungles faster, I guess. Warlock gonna have his ult in a few seconds, I guess, 20 seconds. So they may want to group up with him a bit. Oh wait, actually. So Shadowfiend gets Roche. I didn't even see that. So Naga's gonna have to play this game where she just sort of farms passively, lets the team sort of farm too. Although Enigma should probably be like either inside the enemy jungle or stacking camps for the Nagasaran. Just sort of get the Nagasaran his radiance as fast as possible. Because like, the faster you get radiance, the faster you get more items out basically. Like it like works in such a way that if you get it like ridiculously fast, then it means you get your other items even more faster. Like it's I hate saying exponentially, but like that's sort of a word that people like to say, so it works exponentially well, like in that sense. So it looks like he's just gonna be farming up. Still got a salve though, like maybe he wants to tank up a bit and tank up a few hits with his so his illusions get more damage in, and salve up afterwards. But Warlock has two components to his Aghanims. Very farmed Warlock, very tanky too as well. Actually more tanky than this and oh okay, so disjoints the Reality Rift with his Blink Dagger, but now he's gonna walk right past, but it's nighttime, so he's not gonna see it. Oh, I'm getting tired. Let me get the last water. I'm gonna try and smoke up here. Get a potential gank. They're all grouping up as 5. They have the Warlock Golem. They have Pugna's Life Drain. They have Zeus ult. They probably may want a Zeus ult just to see what's going on. And the center gets cancelled by Hex. The Shadow Shaman doing some real work with the Hex on the Epicenter, so Epicenter doesn't go off, and Shackles on Enigma, so he doesn't get the Black Hole off. That could have been a really big turnaround if the Black Hole had come out, because there was about 3 or 4 heroes in the center area here. And if Shadow Shaman had blinked in and then used his ult, could have decimated every single one of those people. But they've used wards, but they do still have Pugna's Blast, so they're probably gonna still be able to take this tower if oh no, there's a Blink Dagger on Enigma, so maybe they have to be more careful. There's still a Golem around, but the Golem's gonna die soon.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
The Sand King's going for a Urn, it looks like, instead of a Blink Dagger. Okay, so Enigma getting a spell in there, and goes for a spell, but dies. So, meanwhile, Shadowfiend has Aegis, so he got his ult up, able to do a lot of damage, and the wall actually doing a bit as well. But oh, good song as well, being able to catch out this.
That's true domination.
Cancels his ulti, and lets the Sand King get his stun off. So really well played. I think well played didn't expect them to still have all their like ults up, I guess. So Shadowfiend still had his ult up. The Enigma died before his ult went up as well. But like Enigma died anyway, but they put so much into him that it was almost worth it, I guess. So now Enigma got a blink dagger up, so can do more work. Darkseer probably going for a blink as well, I guess, because he's saving up his money. Wraith King Battle Fury completed. What's he going for now? Like, I guess he's going for S and Y. I guess. I mean, what else does what is Slippers of Elven Skin or something? Boots of Elven Skin? Band of Elven Skin. Where is that? There it is. Goes into Yasha or Treads. He's already got Treads, so then he goes into Yasha, and Yasha then he goes into S and Y onto Manta. Like, I can see him going into Manta too, but
Illusion.
S and Y is like one of the better transitions, I think, at least like, as a strength hero. And is he gonna pop it an ult just for this? No, Darkseer? I don't think so. So smoke breaks and well played don't get a good use of. Oh, actually,
You're not going anywhere.
maybe they do. They okay. Sorry guys, I'm just really tired, so I couldn't really say what was going on. But basically, what happened is Sanking got a stun off on the what's called Shadow Shaman, and he saw that the Hex and Shackle had both been used, so he wasn't gonna get stunned. And then a Warlock Golem comes in and kills everyone.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
So Warlock denying the top tower. Well played by him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, I'm really struggling to actually commentate this. Oh. I should probably stop after this game actually, because I'm not cut out for this stuff.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Seeing the heal coming out from the Pugna with his life drain, and they're not really going to get much. Oh yeah, they are actually. Lost it. But is this Pugna going to die? Oh, he misses the stun, but gets hit by Shadow Rays, but managed to get out and get turned up nicely by this
I'll take it.
Pugna. Pugna's in it. Meanwhile, Zeus is going to get a kill. Not enough damage to use his ult. He needs level 2 ult, and even then it's not enough. I think, yeah, he got a bit of health back actually. Where did he get that from? Maybe his bottle? Because there's no mech up on the side of War Gods. Jinx farming up away with his Battle Fury already. Yeah, he's going for a Yasha now, so probably gonna get a Manta or a SMY. I'd suggest an SMY just because you're a strength hero, you want strength. Makes you move faster as well, gives you a maim chance. Just all around good item in general. Manta's also good, but it's more of a stat item more than anything else. And the illusions are good and all, but like this Chaos Knight needs more items before his illusions start doing more damage. Okay. Zeus farming the jungle now, going for a Veil of Discord. Core item on Zeus in general, because his main damages comes from magic, so
Zeus
amplifying that's always good. So tired. I half want this game just to end, you know. Also hungry. And this Warlock is really farmed actually. Looking at him, he's got like, I don't understand the 1 point in Shadow Word. Like, you almost don't even want to get it if you don't need 1 point in it. Smoke coming up on well played. With the always want to cry on at the front. The Jinx getting his Phantasm level 1 after maxing all of his other skills. Probably gonna see this Enigma getting caught out unless he can blink out in time. Doesn't see it. Oh, but they don't see it either. Oh, they pass each other in the night. And now that they've seen him, they're gonna walk away. Gonna check out to see if there's any wards here, but there's this ward here which is by well played. They're not gonna see the Sanking, but oh, are they out? Yep, they are. There you go. 4 second stun. Slow coming in afterwards. This Sanking is knocking out. He already used his stun, so he's knocking out. But Oh, we're seeing a massive percentages. Okay, here we go. Massive black hole. 4 people getting ulted. That's amazing. That's where the combo comes in. I wasn't sure about it, but they managed to make it work. They saw the potential when the Naga came in and they were all 4 in this one area. But they managed to get the wall, the vacuum into the center, the Requiem, the souls, which is level 3. And yeah, ridiculous. I'm glad I stayed awake for this, I guess. So yeah, that's a massive play by the side of War Gods, and War Gods, they're going to look to try and get some damage on this tier 2, maybe finish it off too. Naga Siren does have a Radiance, probably going to get a Boots Travel next, and then go for a Manta Style, get a Heart, get Butterfly, all those fun items that you get when you're Naga Siren. You can farm multiple counts at once. So this is going to do something about this push though, gonna ward them off, so I like using that because the Shadow is playing in this game. Meanwhile, this Battle Fury, I don't know if it's been doing that much for this Chaos Knight actually, because he's got a lot of CS, but his net worth is below like even the Shadow Fiend and the other hero. Okay, I'm seeing a Sanking on coming in, and
That's teamwork and own it.
we got a bit of a big hit on that Darkseer though, so pretty cool. But we're seeing another smoke. This is probably their final smoke actually by this team. Yeah, by well played. They use a lot of these smokes, whereas the side of War Gods, I don't know if they've used any really. Oh, they bought all their smokes. Have they got them on the courier though or something? I haven't seen them using many smokes. Maybe they smoking to Roshan or something? I don't know. Zeusol coming in, trying to scout out, see what's going on. No one's inside their jungle or anything like that, so they're safe for another few minutes. So yeah, now we're just gonna see this passive farming. The Shadow Fiend gonna get even bigger. Probably gonna go for a Skadi now. Decent item. It I'm not really sure. I think maybe getting like a Molnir or something like that could be better because you're dealing with CK, and CK's illusions are pretty good. They do a lot of damage, but they're also really squishy, so getting those lightning procs could help. Plus it helps your farming, it helps your attack damage, attack speed, always a good item. I'm seeing drums coming out from the Pugna. So, building up a bit more tankiness. Not going for the Ag Scepter though. Going for a cheaper item, one that you can afford. Is a Blink Dagger on Sanking? No, he's going for a 4-star first. And I can sort of understand that, but also not really, because there's not really a lot of like AoE sort of things like, say, Radiance on the Naga Siren, who's already almost got a Manta. Probably gonna get that with these illusions, but yeah, also another thing with the buff to this Radiance, it also provides 70% chance miss. It used to be 8% like back in the day, but like that was so negligible that they just got rid of it in the end and made the Radiance do more damage, I think. So it's good to see it coming back, but now it's a really strong item actually. And I'm seeing another Zeus ult. It looks like he's almost using his ult whenever, like say he's got a Regen Rune or whenever he's got the for cooldown really, so you can scout out where everyone is. And CK is doing 600 damage crits, so with Phantasm at level 16, he's gonna have potentially 4 illusions. So 4 hits get like a crit. He can blow up someone in one go, and that's sort of the strength of Chaos Knight, and the strength of using illusions to sort of surround a person and then get the potential Chaos Strikes, doing maximum damage and killing people. Now, yeah, it's just sort of like a really passive sort of farming thing. I think the thing is who wins late game, because Chaos Knight is good, but he doesn't really scale that well into the late game per se. Sanking also does alright. Naga Siren and Shadow Fiend, yeah, I think with those two, as well as with the Wombo combo with the Vacuum and Enigma's ulti, you got too much late game potential. So War Gods have got the late game, so that's why they're just going to be sort of passively farming. Whereas the side of Well Played, they're going to have a little bit harder time dealing with it because they've got to sort of win the game before a certain time. Now, that time is going to be around when Chaos Knight is level 16 or 17, really. Like, when he's 16 and he's got his, like, say, Manta or he's got his Yasha. But, I almost want to see him get, like, a heart and a armlet as well. Just so he can, like, tank up his illusions so his illusions do more damage too. So, you know, just seeing some Naga illusions coming into the jungle. Probably going to farm up some camps that are no longer there. Unfortunate. But also going to farm up mid lane. But Shadow Shaman's going to use his Hex to remove it. And it's one of those things where when you max... Oh, not max Hex. I was thinking of Lion. With Lion's Hex, it has a really long cooldown, but level 1, but level 4 as well. And I was seeing a Zeus ult coming in, so they see exactly what's going on. They see they're all mid. And they're all grouped up too, so... I can see a BKB actually coming out after this Yasha. I don't get why a Wraith King would get only a Yasha, because it doesn't really... It does increase the farming speed in terms of your move speed as well as your attack speed. But it doesn't give you that much stats that you want really, so it doesn't give you the strength that you really need. So I think finishing a S and Y would be better than going straight BKB or whatever it is that he's going for. Like can't see it being a Mjolnir. Could be a Desolator, but that seems a bit odd. I don't know. I feel like buffing your illusions is the best way to go about it, and the best way to do that is to give yourself strength, increases the damage, increases all the strength and everything like that. I guess the Yasha does increase attack. I don't think it increases attack speed of your illusions though. It gives you agility though, which does increase attack speed, but I mean it's negligible. Anyway, it looks like they're grouping up for Roche. Smoked in. I'm seeing an ult coming in. Warlock ult coming in. Stankin does get his ult off in the end. But Warlock slow is going to keep everyone stuck right here. For 3 seconds in total. Now... Wow, okay, so one right click might have been the end of the Shadow. He's playing really aggressively. Now, Black Hole did not come in. And wow, he gets... Oh my gosh, that's amazing. He gets 2 Flaming Fists off in one go. You never see that, like it's a 40% chance, so like you usually get one or the other, but you don't get both. You got 2 of them and it was able to burst down there.
Tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Naga's doing Naga things. Warlock's pushing out this creep wave. And that fight went pretty favorably for what's it called? For both teams actually. I think they didn't really lose too much. They didn't really gain too much. I think just sort of like poking and prodding at each other. I think Sand King died though, so he's not going to get his 4 stuff out very fast. But I feel like even getting a 4 staff is not as good as getting a Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger has more range, it's instant, and yeah, like just better overall item. Like it's good if you're getting hit by stuff, then you can 4 stuff away, but it's a good second item after Blink Dagger. But Naga Siren doing more Naga Siren things. Shadow Fiend got some lifesteal now, as well as a Manta. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, so hungry. I want it to stop. Just want to eat, just want to relax. 4 stuff coming out on the Zeus. Zeus is pretty farmed actually, so is the Pugna. He's got some decent items here. I'm worried about the oh, the Warlock's got items too. The problem is I'm worried about this Shadow Shaman and Chaos Knight. Like it seems like they've spread the farm out pretty evenly. Like if we look at the net worth, yeah, like all of their net worth is pretty high up there. But they're not close to the Naga Siren or the Shadow Fiend, who can both farm really fast. And I'm noticing that there's not a lot of issues with them both farming because Shadow Fiend's taking the lanes while the Nagasiren takes like top in the jungle. So they've sort of allocated different spots for farm. So Shadow Fiend's taking the ancients and like lanes, and Nagasiren's taking like the top and the jungle. And that way they've sort of spread the farm out evenly. Because that's the thing about like Shadow Fiend usually takes up a lot of farm from the map, and because of that, like the other heroes don't get as much farm. And the same with Nagasiren. And Nagasiren's arguably worse because he doesn't actually get the experience either, so you're denying experience from your team. Like so you see the experience. Actually, War Gods are winning by that, so that's actually better. Went all the way down after that, like first, I guess, team fight with the Song of the Siren and everything. And they've got to be very careful to spread out because, like they were before, they're pretty close together. They can get black holed very easily.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Okay. Oh, black hole catches one, but you can't immediately. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend fight up against the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight dies. Zeus manages to stay alive that fight. I guess he was more about that. And anyway, he pops the Aegis. He gets slow, still comes up. So he may still die actually. He's being kited by the Zeus.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I don't want to walk into that pool again though. It's Warlock is walking into the wall though. And looks like he's almost got his refresher now. So after that refresher, probably going to look into getting that new item, Octarine Core. Lowers cooldowns, which is very good for something like a Chaotic Offering, which has a really long cooldown. Also pretty good for like Fatal Bonds, lowers that cooldown because you can stack on top of each other now because it's got like 0 uptime sort of thing. But if you have like bonds, you can heal more people, you can use your upheaval more because it's on a pretty long cooldown too.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Bottom lane. And it looks like Naga's gonna have to TP out. Doesn't have
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Gonna song and try and get out of here. Probably should bottle up too so he can get all his health back. But he's still just gonna run away. He's got really good move speed though, so... Oh, but there's a TP coming in. And he gets hexed. Okay. Now, what's gonna happen now is he can TP out in like a few seconds, but... Is he gonna die though? Shadow Shaman? No, he's gonna get healed up. Okay, that's alright.
Spree!
And
that's all it takes to kill
Reality
you?
Rift gets them stuck in the tree. Gets us stuck in the trees. That's fun. So Sand King just pushing out the waves.
Double damage.
Might as well ask what language it is anyway, because I'm curious. I got a feeling it's Tagalog. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Like Filipino people play on the Australian server occasionally because C server is pretty poor to them. Like it's almost the same distance that, as Australia, and that's not very good. So they usually just play over here. Shadow Fiend's gonna be pushing out top. Got a crit now. Zeus working towards heal scepter maybe. Going full utility. Not getting like the Ag's refresher, Octarine Core sort of thing. I do like that actually, the Octarine Core, because you can like use your like Arc Lightning and bolts and stuff to heal up. And if you get in trouble, you just cast your ult and heal up a lot. Also lowers your cooldowns, which is pretty good. But Seeing a BKB on Chaos Knight now. Probably gonna look to finish his Manta now afterwards, and then work towards like say a heart or a some other item, armlet, some sort of strength item. I feel like you just need strength items in general. Crits are really coming in hard though. It does 900 damage with his crits, so they're still in it. Like well played. Still have a shot at it, and the fact that they've spread out their farm evenly over all their heroes means that if one of them gets picked off, they still have a very strong sort of lineup. And you see Ags Refresher, just naked Ags Refresher on this Warlock with casual boots. Gonna look towards that Octarine Core next. So that Octarine Core is one of the things where I haven't seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure it reduces the cooldown quite a lot by Chaotic Offering, but it also lowers the cooldown of Refresher. So like both of your ults are on cooldown lower, basically. So one of those like really good spells. Also tanks you up a bit, gives you a bit of regen, gives you heaps of int. So everything Growing Boy needs, like in terms of being able to cast all your spells, like including Refresher, which costs 375 mana, which is quite a lot. And probably seeing a BKB on Pugna, although I would like to see instead of that, just seeing a Ags. And am I lagging or no? I'm not. BKB on Enigma? No, he's just going straight Refresher. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this straight Refresher build. I think you need BKB and I don't know, maybe Mech or something like that. Then you can get like a Refresher, and then you can like what's it called? Have double ults as well as double BKB. But that's just me. And are they gonna defend top? Because they're smoked up. All the lanes are pushed in, so they don't know where they are. But they can probably see the Iron Shell being an issue. If anyone comes to defend this, then they're gonna get dumped on by tanking Enigma. And yeah, they're gonna see exactly what's going on. So Naga's gonna push up with illusions.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Shadowfiend's gonna be getting up in the tower with really space damage.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
This is gonna defend top, and he's going for an Ags actually. Huh. So that Staff of Wizardry wasn't for a Yule Scepter. It's for an Ags. So we're talking about Diffusal now. I'm probably gonna get a Diffusal on Nagasar next. Although I do like to see like a Heart or a Skadi or some sort of tanking item on Nagasar, just so her illusions don't die in one go. Although that's debatable because like there is Hex on Shadow Shaman and there is Pugna's ult, which is on a cooldown, but it instantly removes illusions. So yeah, it looks like they're gonna looks like War Dogs are gonna get ready for Roche, but Roche, it looks like the time is gonna be the longest timer duration ever. So they're gonna have to wait a very long time to be able to get that. I really want to keep casting this, but I'm so hungry and I'm so tired. I just want them to end. I know it's not right, like you still have to be objective, but I just want one team to end as opposed to them ratting and stuff. So Chaos Knight is now at his full potential in terms of his levels, but his item progression is a bit lackluster. He's still the highest net worth on this team, but compared to Shadowfiend and Nagasaran, I'm surprised that Nagasaran hasn't kept up with the Shadowfiend, because Nagasaran sort of can, and definitely has the space to do so.
Haste.
So yeah, I wonder what he's actually getting. Looks like they're getting group up for another smoke. They've got the Ags Refresher on Warlock. They've got Ags on Shadow Shaman, so the wards do a boatload more damage. Zeus is not in the smoke though, so They are going to see him with this ward if they're not careful. Although the ward is going to dissipate soon. Yeah, it disappears right as Zeus is walking over it. That's unfortunate. So they're not going to see the smoke coming. And Darkseid's going to be in a bit of a dangerous spot, but he's got a Shivas. Okay. That's going to help him not get blown up by the Chaos Knight. But oh, they're going for Roche. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that they're using that smoking out Roche. Now, force staff to block the Sanking stun, and now he's going to be in a bit of trouble. Okay, that was a good ult by Warlock. He's going to refresh him. Oh, no, but they both die. Okay. Is he going to be able to block the Sank?
Regretless shall be mine.
Chaffee? No, he isn't. And Sanking ult's gonna come. He gets sucked by the Pugna and he's gonna die? Oh, no, he's not. He's DKB. Wow, that's unfortunate. Oh, and lucky he didn't get hit by the end of the shot. He's gonna be back in.
Radiant's top tower is under
Oh, yeah,
attack.
because he asked for a while anyway. Meanwhile, Naga's farming top. I guess he TP'd afterwards. He's got a blink dagger too, so he's going for a weird sort of, I don't know, utility carry thing where he sets up his Song of the Siren with a blink dagger
Radiant's top tower is
for
under
the like
attack.
Sanking ult,
Radiant structures are
Enigma ult, which he
fortified.
hasn't used yet. Like he's been critical for these fights, but it hasn't used this spell yet. Which is interesting. Oh, no BKB on him, and now he's probably dead.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Zeus ult at max level plus Ags does yeah 640 damage. And we're seeing the illusion ult, illusion coming out.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Pugna's got a what's it called? Aghanim's though, so he can get rid of these illusions pretty fast. But he has to be there. If he's not there, then he can't do it. I might just I don't know. Like I want to cast this game, but I'm just so tired, so hungry. I might call it a day actually.
Team killing spree.
Alright. Oh, here he goes. Let's watch this one.
Upon my life.
Domination times 4.
I'm your god too.
Oh, they call him GG. Okay.
Mega kill.
Are they still calling GG? I don't know.
Radiant's middle tower is under
If they're just
attack.
gonna end now, then I'll stick around.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
Yeah, so this is pretty much GG. I'll stick around for the end, I guess.
Radiant's
Like,
middle
looks like
barracks
this
have
is gonna end.
fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, it was an interesting game. Like you can sort of see what they're going for. They're going for a wombo combo sort of thing.
Radiant's top barracks.
Although I'm surprised they didn't get a BKB on
Radiant's
this.
middle tower has fallen.
They're unstoppable.
You get a refresher, so he's gonna black hole there. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of damage. His Warlock's just this Seraphine just standing and delivering.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so I'm gonna probably end it here. I might actually upload this to YouTube anyway, because I don't know. It's a lot of hard work though. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for the game, guys. I'm just too tired and hungry to be able to cast this properly. Alright, thanks for watching.